Hello, everyone. We're the Food Scientists getting ready to record episode 102.
Cool.
See how good I've been
You've
lately?
been
getting
really good.
the
Let's
number.
get more me without getting rid of Amy. There.
It helps that 100 was kind of like that milestone. I'll mess it up in a
is.
few weeks, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Oh, I already messed it up before. I'm like 102.
Yeah, you said it was wrong. It's like,
I
no.
may have repressed last week, but we'll get to that once we do the real thing.
Yeah.
He forgot what he did last week?
Oh, I didn't forget what happened.
I didn't forget.
No.
I wasn't there, but, you know, I saw. I
Did
watched. I did not Danny out.
You didn't Danny out?
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
I actually watched it, guys.
All of it?
Yes.
Well,
Up on my TV.
she told me she had on her TV. She was kind of spacing out at times.
Yeah, I did zone out after like half an hour. I was working on my computer. But I heard you guys talking about, I wonder if she'll watch.
Of course,
Sure.
the Amy part she watched.
She perked
yeah.
up when it became all about her.
Okay, well, I know what else I need to do. See, I skip a week and I almost forget to start the actual podcast. part of the
Well, I
recording.
mean, as you saw, we realized we had no idea how to end
No.
the show.
Yes.
We finally got it started, but then we were like, oh, yeah, ending.
How do we
How does that work? Oh, are we pausing?
So, yeah, we should
Okay.
pause now.
do our podcast?
And we'll do the podcast portion intro. This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I'm your host, Amy Zajac. I have returned. And I
Welcome
am
back,
here
Amy.
with Bryan Pierce
Hello, everyone.
and Danny Sussman.
Thank God you're back, Amy.
Although I have to say, with Amy not here, we kind of did some high-class stuff, so we know who the trashy one is now.
You
Yeah.
talked about a little small piece of art on the wall.
And the opera, I think we talked about.
We did.
And someone became a cookie monster.
Yeah, we have some
Yeah.
we have some things we need to clarify.
Oh, yeah, we really
Based
should, because
on
some people
that.
get confused.
One, I'd like to clarify.
Did I introduce you yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to clarify one thing off the top. You're no longer welcome in my house, Bryan. There's like pieces of cookies stuck in the ceiling.
You're welcome.
There's like
The ceiling, wow, that's talent. I'm better than I thought.
there's not really. I made that up because I thought it would sound funny and plausible. And the fact that you were like, oh, I got it to stick up there, not like, oh, that couldn't have happened, says all you need to know about what happened.
I mean, I would feel bad about that, but my hand still hurts from when your dog bit me, so...
Oh, that's fine.
So since we're back in
So
the
the-
studio proper,
Yeah.
also my kitchen.
We should also clarify that those were robes and not lab coats.
Right. We're not actually food scientists.
Right. We do not have degrees in food science.
No,
And we bring that up because we did get a listener question about that.
Yes.
Who they wondered if we did have degrees and if what we were doing... They questioned if what we were really doing was food science.
Because it was an actual, like, a student of food science at a university who was looking for food science. I will say this. I'm pretty impressed that they had to ask.
Well, this person was very concerned. This person was very concerned that we were leading America and, nay, the world astray. That
Right.
what we are doing is food science.
They
Right.
claim they did
It's not.
listen,
Right.
but I don't think they
But also did say couldn't recommend. Because if you want to know what actual food scientists do, it's create things like grilled cheese and tomato soup potato chips.
Well, I thought you were
Not-
going to say come up with
And-
easy filtration systems for people living in
Yeah,
where they
no.
don't have clean water.
They create
Well, that
roasted
too.
turkey Pringles. They have real highbrow professions, not like this nonsense you see before
Yeah.
you.
So now that that's over, I'll go
that's
through
over.
the
We just need to
rundown.
clear
We
the
need to
air
clear the
because
air.
after 100 episodes, people
Right.
thought we were really
We were
scientists.
scientists.
still,
So tune in episode 206. We will clarify
again,
something else.
We will continue on with food news, food experiences. Then we have some new chips, these roasted turkey Pringles, the grilled cheese tomato soup Lay's. We have some international treats in the form of
treats.
mochi rolls.
Mochi rolls, yeah. Most mochi is ice cream. This is not.
And we'll end with holiday candies.
Yeah, I think some good stuff. We'll
Yeah.
see.
So
We'll see.
It may or may not include the death of host Amy.
Well, stay tuned,
We'll
folks.
see.
Then
That
we
is-
have to end the episode
that's-
again. Oh no!
That's the other clarification is if you're ever wondering, do we need a host? Yes.
We
Listen
do.
to last
We
week's
do.
episode. So that's why we came back with a cinnamon treat this week.
I actually, yes.
To punish her?
Understand.
Yeah, next
Not-
coffee.
Not very.
Drinking coffee.
No.
That's how you know we're not scientists. We're not that bright.
Okay. So I actually have news for a change. I have a couple
Cool.
items. One food adjunct. Neiman Marcus has a sofa for sale that is shaped like a Chicago dog with the bun, the hot dog, mustard, tomato, pickle. The pillows cost extra. The sofa itself is over $7,000.
And it looks like a huge hot dog.
It does.
See, I wouldn't like that because it comes with condiments.
And it's made by Saletti. And they also
But by
have
who?
Saletti.
Yeah, okay.
No, you wouldn't know. But they also, when I was
I felt like
perusing
I maybe
the
heard.
website, they have like a hamburger chair.
Right. Do they also have? I would think of all of it. I would like a throne made of French fries. I feel like if you took like the McDonald's box of fries, that would make a heck of a throne.
That
Yeah.
really would. I think that a nice little daybed might be like a Suzy Q or a Devil Dog.
Oh, yeah.
I just love that the quality of ads I get in my social media feeds is now includes $7,000 sofas shaped like hot dogs.
Well, maybe you aren't the tacky one then. I mean,
No.
you know,
Yeah.
getting those high class ads.
And then another article I came across is about Kentucky Fried Chicken selling bags of fried chicken skin.
You know what? I read this, and this is like, you talk about stories going viral.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they spread slowly. This is a weird thing because it's not new.
Well, it's not new, and it took a little digging because all my friends that were posting it were not cluing in that it's not in the U.S.
No,
Oh,
the thing
that makes sense.
It went from Asian markets to specifically Thailand.
So the reason it was in the news this week is that they're expanding it to Singapore. 'Cause
Okay.
it went viral. Like it was also another big MG. They're selling chicken skin back in June when it expanded to Indonesia, but they've apparently had it in Thailand forever.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
it must
the
be
news
selling.
initially came out like in May, June, like you said,
Yeah.
and we're just seeing it now. But I think it might sell here in the States.
No, I love the
Especially if
chicken
it's
skin.
crispy.
I love that. I don't know if I want it alone though.
I mean,
If it's crispy, I eat it.
I'd say this. I mean, pork cracklings sell all over, and that's essentially the same thing, but in pig.
Pork rinds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm worried that it's a little too greasy, like to have on its own. You need something to kind of like
Well,
balance
that's
and
what
temper
it
it
is.
out.
I also wonder if they've been selling it to us for years and just calling it popcorn chicken.
You're onto something there,
Yeah.
my friend.
That was my other thought. Isn't that what the popcorn chicken is? Because there's really no meat in those.
It's like a strand of chicken.
Yeah.
So that's my news.
I have some sad news this week.
Oh, no.
A beloved band is breaking up. And you might be like, wait a minute. This is a food podcast. Well, the Munch's Make Believe Band, which you may know from Chuck E. Cheese's, the animatronic
Yeah.
band,
I know.
is going away. Chuck E. Cheese's is remodeling. They're revamping. They're getting a new logo. They're still using Chuck E. Cheese's, but you know how the mascot, it's like a mouse, but he has like the beanie with the propeller, and he's dressed like, I don't know, the
Yeah.
sassy kid. I don't know.
I have good news for you, Brian.
Okay, well let me just
Okay.
So they are updating the logo. So now it's still a cartoon, but it looks like just a mouse. So I don't know, like I get the cheese, mice like cheese, but do you really want to go to a restaurant that's featuring a mouse?
I mean, people go to Disney World.
But that's not a restaurant.
It's a rat.
There was a Subway chain that had basically roadkill singing in their theme songs.
Ooh.
So here's my good news for you, Brian.
Yeah.
So the predecessor of Chuck E. Cheese was called Rockafire
All right.
Pizza. And they also had an animatronic band. And you remember like a while ago I went back to see our intern Ben in
The one we fired.
former intern Ben in Kansas City. There was a bar there that had actually reassembled an original Rockafire band and then programmed it to play modern music.
Okay.
So like they were getting low. Like they were rapping. It was amazing. But that bar in Kansas City closed because they moved the entire band to Branson. So somewhere in Branson is like what would be the predecessor of the Chuck E. Cheese band in mint condition, completely restored, rapping, performing modern songs. So if you are missing that,
So I
from
could go
Chuck
and
E.
see
Cheese,
that and the Osmonds?
You could see that and the Osmonds.
Oh, wow.
And Yakov Smirnoff.
Shoji
what a country.
Tabuchi.
Shoji. Oh, he's still around. Okay, I haven't heard that name for a long time.
Well, Yakov Smirnov. It took us 100.
I've seen Yakov Smirnoff do the breakfast show there in Branson. It was actually really good.
Yeah, he owns his own theater there. Yeah. You've been to Branson?
I have.
That does not surprise me.
It was like 20 years ago or more, but yes. They might have changed a bit since then.
No, I don't think
not.
so. No.
That's the magic of plastic surgery.
It's also where I went to Stonehill Winery, which is just a little drive away from Branson.
So, well.
But yeah, that's my news. The band at Chuck E. Cheese is going away.
Well.
Daniel?
I think I did have news, but I posted it, like, I don't remember it at the moment.
Okay. Well, if it's really important, we can hit it up next week, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it is that important.
All right. Experiences.
We have an experience, but
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, you've been away.
Yeah.
I was away.
Yes, you were on a cruise.
I
Anything of note to share with us?
I had a lot of coffee-based cocktails
All right,
for your very awake,
right
drunk
on,
pleasure.
Right on.
That was an experience. Before I left, there was a rare treat at my work I've talked about before. They had the donut panini again. And I debated, like, should I eat it? Because for those of you that haven't listened to the episode, they take just a raised glazed donut, the yeast one. They cut it in half. They take a thick slice of ham, a piece of cheese, and they put it between the glazed part so that the bread is on the outside. And then they panini it. So it gets the cheese all
Sounds
melty
amazing.
and the sugar all melty in there. And then you eat that like a sandwich. And you feel yourself dying, but dying so happy.
Yeah, that's how I want to go.
I was like, this is not healthy. This is not a good idea. And then the other thing that was weighing on me the whole time, would this be better with an egg?
Oh.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm like, do I ask? No, I'm not going to ask. Can you make me another one of these with an egg? I'm not going to be that guy.
That was your experience then?
I think that's it.
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
more will come up.
All right, sure.
I mean, I just spent like a week basically constantly
eating.
stuffing my face.
You were eating and gambling and sleeping. That's like
I
you were living the dream.
I literally pretty much just did that. I got us a couple
you
of
were SD
snacks.
guy.
Oh, man. This is not the gambling podcast. But, boy, cruise ship gambling is a treat.
But speaking of gambling,
Amy and I went to a casino buffet yesterday.
There's a surprise.
yeah,
And it was the first time that either one of us had been there.
You and I did the free walkthrough.
Yeah, but like eaten
there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it's so weirdly laid out and spread out. It makes doing a walk through more challenging.
Yeah,
You
when
gotta
we
walk through tables to get to this other area. And, yeah.
when Bryan, I remember when you and I did the free walkthrough, we were not impressed.
No,
Was
well,
the
it was
food
a
better?
seafood night, I believe, which didn't help.
When you
Me.
did the walkthrough,
Me.
not when we ate yesterday.
But it's a place where there are 7 different stations, but they are spread out like in a huge circle, so
and they
it's
say
not
there are
easy.
8, but one was closed, and only
It
one was
was.
half open.
So I didn't really like that because you couldn't, like, then there were people in line at each station, so it was really hard to get through.
Did you cut the line?
I didn't, but I have a confession to make. I did not do a full walkthrough.
Did not.
I
Neither
was
did
led astray by the dark side
I
of Amy.
hosted out. I was like, they told us that this area is Mexican, this area is the eggs and cheese, this area is that. So we just.
You took
no,
their
it was,
word
it
for
was
it?
brunch. Well, no, this was my thought. It was brunch. I wanted the breakfast thing. So when I got to the breakfast station, I was like, I'm just going to pause because I know I want this. No matter what else is here, I know I want this.
And we didn't head right there. We did look at a few other areas first.
I know. I need to confess
But
that.
their breakfast foods weren't bad.
I will say this. The cruise ship buffet, that is one where people form the pointless line.
Oh, I hate
where
that.
everybody
I hate that.
Where everybody lines up because one thing is slow to get, and then I just dive bomb in between people, grab the thing I want, and go. Got some dirty looks. Didn't care.
You know, Amy was behind a lady who was like, "Oh, I think I want this. Yeah, I'm going to get this." Like just talking,
And
processing.
it was the one thing I wanted.
And Amy didn't even push her out of the way.
I didn't.
Did you grab the tongs from the next item and just
She was
grab
like, oh,
one?
What's
That's
this?
what I would've
hey,
done.
Mary, come over here. Look at this. I think I'm going to get this. And I'm just, this is the one thing I wanted. It was dessert. It was the end of the thing. And I'm just like, I really want
Well-
to grab one, and you're in the way. And I already took the other desserts I want.
Your host is showing because Bryan and I would have either moved that person or been like, "Hey, less talky, more eaty."
I would have reached right in front
Yeah.
and probably grabbed it with my hands,
Well,
whatever
I
it
kept
was.
thinking she was gonna grab it because
Well,
she kept saying she was gonna grab it.
What was it?
It's this very dense chocolate, like Death by Chocolate thing, where like if you took cake,
Was there only
and
one of
crumbled
them?
it up. No, there was multiple, but it was. You could only access it from one way, and she was right there. It was like at the end of the dessert thing.
I'm still not comprehending.
The lady was blocking the section, more or less.
I feel like there had to have been a way.
Because I
there was-
walked around
Yeah.
here to grab the other items I wanted, and I was like,
And you didn't kneecap her?
no.
No, that's on you.
But I was this close to saying, would you take one already?
Here's a tip.
A hip
While
tip?
you're deciding, pass one of them to me.
You
Yeah.
said
That
you're going
actually
to take one, so
that
take
actually
it.
seems polite. While not.
Okay, well, shall we move on to roast turkey?
I
think we
guess.
shall.
I'm not excited about
do you-
these roast turkey
I gotta
Pringles.
say, I love the fact that instead of the little animation cartoon drawing they actually have roast
They
turkey.
well, it's the Pringles man's head is on
Yeah,
the
it
turkey.
looks like the Pringles man. Should we actually do the appetizer first?
Yeah, let's do the. Well, I guess you would call it the appetizer.
Yeah.
I think
We,
that's a full meal, grilled cheese.
we also have Lay's grilled cheese and tomato soup. Both of these items are new. Now the Pringles, these were out last year, but part of a limited edition box
Yeah, that was
set that was
set
very hard to get.
that I stayed up till 2 in the morning and didn't
And they
get.
sold out right away.
But if history holds, that means next year the turducken Pringles will be in stores.
Yeah, so these roasted turkey Pringles, I believe these are the first time you can buy them in stores. Kind of hard to find right now. I found them in a grocery store, but not any Targets or Walmarts or anything like that.
So the tomato soup and grilled cheese do have a good tomato soupy color.
Now, I have a question about this. I love grilled cheese. Do you like tomato soup?
It can be okay.
I don't.
I do prefer more of a bisque, like a thicker sort of thing.
I don't really get tomato soup.
I like the homemade tomato soup. I don't like the stuff I get.
I love grilled
cans.
cheese, and I love grilled cheese with tomato and
This is
bacon.
like Campbell's tomato soupy.
But I don't like. I know many people dip their grilled cheese
I don't-
into tomato
if it's-
soup. I don't understand.
I'm going to go
that.
back to my condiment argument. If it's good grilled cheese, you don't need to do that.
I
Right.
think dipping it in the tomato kind of makes it. Well, not really. I was gonna say pizza-ish because you've got the bread, the cheese, and the sauce, or Italian-ish pasta. It's something.
Now, I would say these chips lean more towards the tomato soup, but I like them.
I was thinking.
I actually dig
lean
'em.
more towards the grilled cheese.
Maybe different chips have more of the
I
seasoning
thought they
or
tasted
whatever.
more Campbell's soupy.
I could just be repressing the tomato soup. So I'm not a tomato soup fan.
For me, the cheese flavor is pretty faint.
I do, like I said, what's your favorite grilled cheese?
There is a restaurant downtown Minneapolis called Hell's Kitchen. They take like a brick or a block of cheese and they melt it up, then they fry it in cheese, and it is amazing.
My, in general, go-to is grilled cheese with tomato and bacon. There's a place
Good. Yeah.
There's a place near my sister in Connecticut, and what they do is they use 4 pieces of American cheese. But what they do is they do them like kind of like, you know, if it's a square piece, they put it on like a diamond so that half of that diamond is on the bread and half the diamond is hanging off the edge. And they put it onto a super buttery flat top so that overhanging cheese kind of fries in the butter and becomes crispy cheese.
Yum,
So
I
it's
love
like
that.
grilled cheese with crispy cheese wings. Oh, that is so good.
Yeah, that's what's good about the one I mentioned because they fry it in cheese. You get so much of that. Oh, it's amazing. You can get it with bacon. I've done that, but really on its own, it's still great.
Tomato and bacon, I feel
If
like.
you do tomato and bacon, which I do like, I don't want to overload it with the bacon though. Just some.
I like these more than I thought I would.
Yeah, me too. Even though I'm getting more tomato flavor, I like them. I don't know if I would want to eat them a lot, but they're fine.
If you left the bag of them in front of me, I'd eat the
Absolutely.
whole thing. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'd eat the whole. I'd eat a lot.
These Pringles look and smell like regular Pringles.
I'm so worried about these turkey ones.
Okay, now I get a bit of turkeys. Now,
Oh, they smell like turkey.
Yeah, I'm getting a turkey smell.
They were bringing me back to those cup of noodle ramen days.
they're better than the cup of noodle ramen.
They're better than I thought. I was expecting. We've had a lot of chicken flavored things that are really nasty. I kind of thought they would fall in that
I said they're better
ballpark.
than the cup of noodle ramen. It's more like the roast turkey drippings rather than turkey bouillon flavor.
Yeah, they're right to call it roasted turkey because I'm getting more of the roast flavor than like rancid meat that we sometimes get.
Yeah, I think they have the stuffing in here.
I don't know if that's power of suggestion, but I'm kind of tasting that too now. I don't know if I recommend these or not, though. They're not awful, but I think I'd rather just have regular Pringles.
They are what they say they are.
They're becoming kind of addicting to me.
Well, you enjoy them.
I
We'll
love
be over
turkey.
here.
Yep.
That's true. This is one of my buffet qualms with you. Is that you go for the inexpensive turkey over the expensive beef, which I understand that we talked about this last week. But
It's what you like, how you're getting your money's worth.
yeah, these are definitely turkey. I don't really like turkey.
I'm conflicted about both of these chips here. I don't know how to feel about them.
They are miracles of food science. Good job, food scientists.
Actual food
Legit.
scientists, not us.
Okay, I'm gonna combine them, just because.
I don't know if that's gonna
Well,
be magic, but
I know.
you can let us know.
yeah.
I am getting the stuffing flavor though.
I'm cleansing my palate with the grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Amy, thoughts? Did it do anything for you?
No,
No, I didn't think so.
the flavors didn't meld together. I mostly
No.
tasted tomato cheese and then turkey
Yeah.
separately. They
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah, the flavors
make a
don't.
thing.
Yeah, it's not a peanut butter and jelly magic moment here.
And that's even. I don't think you could mix the brands because the Lay's you really get the flavor at the start and the Pringles at the end.
That's probably why
Just
they
the
were
way
so
the-
separated.
Which sometimes could work. But
Yeah.
yeah, with these flavor combos, no.
No.
Are we ready to move on to some international?
Yes.
Oh, good. I see yucky right on the package here. It says yucky and love.
Yeah. Do you like mochi?
Uh,
Have you had?
I have. It depends.
I remember being okay with it.
I feel like I've only had
But I
green
haven't had
tea.
much.
So
So,
mochi generally it's a glutinous rice kind of shell, and you generally see it served with ice cream in the middle. These are not that. These are the mochi with cake and creamy filling.
they could be good.
So almost like a Twinkie meets a mochi, and we have 3 flavors.
I feel like they aren't going to be as spongy though.
No, they're not. I've had them before. So in our boxes here, they actually come out. You get a whole box, and there's 2 trays inside. I, in the past life, have already eaten 1 tray. But we have green tea,
In the past life, I mean in the past hour.
something like that. Do you want to start with green tea?
So, yeah, let's start
We have
with
green tea, we have taro, we have peanut butter. So we'll let you look forward to peanut butter, Brian.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to it though, because internationally, peanut butter is not always done proper.
So in the meantime, I'm fighting with the package.
I mean, I'm kind of worried. To be honest, I'm worried about all of these. Let's just keep
I'm
it
worried
real.
about the green tea because even though I like to drink green tea, I generally don't like
Pop
green
one
tea
out.
flavored
There's
things.
just the cornstarch to keep them from sticking to the packaging. And
Yeah,
to you.
they don't look good. I mean,
Oh my god, they're dense and heavy.
They're dense and heavy because, like I said, it's the glutinous outer coating, then cake, and then cream inside.
ugh.
Oh, weird. Maybe I have not had these before.
Biting into it is like biting into a jelly type, gelatinous substance.
And the end piece is the one
not
with
as
the
bad as
most
I thought.
glutinous exterior.
It's almost minty.
Like I said, you'll even Target now has the ice cream filled ones where you get the same kind of.
Oh, Amy is not liking it. Amy
It's not
got
as
Bryan
bad as-
face.
It's not as bad as I thought, but that doesn't mean I like it. The more I chewed it, I was like, no.
The chocolate ones with chocolate ice cream, super good.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, I'm kicking something under the table. Okay.
Here's the theme for the day. I don't hate it, but I don't think I want to finish it.
Hey, but for something green tea flavored, that's pretty kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High praise for you.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like I'm eating a mouthful of grass, so I like that.
Exactly.
You know,
So we'll
that's
move
always
on.
a plus.
So we'll move from grass to root.
Yep, the taro root.
The taro
Yeah.
root.
When I say taro, I just think of the ant poison.
Help yourself, and keep in mind that there's 3 of these.
Oh
So you might end up with in a relationship of some sort.
It's a powdered turd. No.
Thanks, Amy. It is. Like, wait, this didn't... Your cat. Where's Studio Cat? Okay, good.
Oh, there's more filling in this one.
It's almost like a more cream filling.
Mm-hmm.
No, look at the two.
It's like a gelatinous Twinkie, right?
Maybe. I mean, it doesn't taste like cake, though.
I really like the taro.
I like that a lot better than the green tea.
I don't hate it, but I don't think I want to finish it.
Well, Bryan.
Ooh.
Now time for peanut butter.
Oh, I'm so worried these are going to be awful.
You can always
How
eat more
awful
turkey
can it be?
chips.
You haven't hated any of them yet.
I haven't, but I want to like it so much, though.
Because it's peanut butter?
Mm-hmm.
What's fun about these is sometimes I'll get the fruit-flavored ones and carry them onto a plane, and then security always wants to check the packaging because it apparently has, like, texture like a bomb. There's a lot of peanut butter in that.
Yeah, it tastes like high school cafeteria peanut butter.
And cream. And gelatinous outside.
I'm not happy right now.
Really? The peanut
I'm
butter
not
is what made
happy.
you least happy?
Yeah, because I had I tried to set the bar low, but still my hopes were high. So we're really going to FMK these, huh? Frolic with Mary Kill?
I'm ready. They're so colorful. And gelatinous.
And we can't just kill all over the place.
I mean, if you really want to, but that's
Breaking the rules.
breaking the rules.
Okay.
And I don't think legal.
It's not legal? I would get arrested if I didn't assign one of each.
I can
All right,
go.
wow.
I can go.
Oh.
I made the hard choice.
Okay, go for it.
Go for it, Amy.
I'm going to marry the taro. It's the only one I actually kind of enjoyed a little. Yeah, I think that's about all I could say about that. That's the only one I enjoyed a little. You should enjoy your partner in marriage.
A little.
At least a little. The harder decision was between the other two. But I'm going to kill the green tea. Just because that delayed reaction just was not good. Which means I'm frolicking with peanut butter, even though I didn't love it either. But it's the lesser of two evils. So I will frolic with it and be done.
So it's like the bar close. Going home with somebody tonight.
Yeah.
Yep. You don't have to
And I'm
go
still
home,
making
but
a
you can't
face
stay
thinking
here.
about
so
it. I'm going to eat turkey chips.
Right. Tomorrow morning, you're like, I mean, the fact that you're waking up to turkey chips says
that says everything you need to know
everything
about
you
your
need
night.
to know about your night. Yeah.
I think I'm ready
Okay,
to
Bryan.
go. I am going to have an unhappy marriage with the peanut butter. Because I see the best in that one. I see that there's hope there. It's going to be a constant disappointment. It's probably not going to work out. It's almost like it was an arranged marriage where, like, a matchmaker thought that it would be a good fit, but it's not. So maybe, depending on the society, the time, the place, we would stay together because that's kind of just what you do.
Social norm.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, it's not gonna end well. There's not gonna be a lot of happiness. Maybe there'll be a few good times, but yeah, that's who I'm gonna marry, and I'm just gonna go with it because none of them are gonna be happy marriages. Let's keep it real. I guess that means I will frolic with the taro.
Oh,
Yeah. This also not a good choice. This is the bar closed, and maybe I had a few too many, and it seemed like a good idea at the time. I'm not really familiar with taro, so there's kind of the unexpected, the unknown, like the excitement of what's this going to be, and then it's kind of a letdown, kind of a disappointment. Yeah, I guess I have to kill the green tea, the matcha. I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't really want to, but I mean, it was better than I thought.
Better than other green tea products I've had, aside from actual green tea.
You actually surprised me with like all of these choices based on your reactions.
I feel like I can make arguments for any of them.
Sure.
And it might be one of those where if I thought about it more, I might come back around.
Yeah, because I'm gonna Are you done?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
That's it.
Yes. You don't deserve it, matcha, but you're gonna die anyway, just because someone has to.
So it's interesting because mine kind of tie into yours in terms of like what you expect, but then I'm gonna have a completely different conclusion.
All right.
Like I have certain expectations of peanut butter. Like you married peanut butter because peanut butter's
We're
like
kind of soulmates.
your love.
It's my food soulmate.
But
No,
excuse me.
you're my human food
Okay,
soulmate.
okay.
This is my food soulmate.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
apologize for making you feel that way.
I just had this
didn't
moment.
mean
My heart sank, Bryan. I think I've been replaced by Jif.
Skippy. I'm sorry. Can you move on with the show?
I'm just-
I didn't mean to wound you so badly.
I was just thinking there was.
He would replace you
I
with
had
Reese's, though.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. No, I had a friend in high school who I tried to nickname Skippy and it didn't stick. But then I was just thinking about it. I was like, boy, that nickname should have stuck.
So the roof of your mouth.
Anyways, I'm going to kill the peanut butter for like the same but opposite reason. Like, I know this is bad peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It really is.
I've had other peanut butters, and every time, if I was married to this, every time I tasted it, I would think, I know I've had
Is
better.
it like
Yeah.
that PB powder that I've never had?
No.
That people use? You
No.
get peanut
No.
butter by the table
No.
with the powder.
No.
Which
This
does not
is-
sound good to me.
This is like the industrial peanut butter. This is like you
High school cafeteria.
you hear those stories. I don't endorse this of like, someone's dating somebody and they find out they're not what they thought they were and they go crazy and they kill it. That's what happened here.
All right. I don't think we read the same news articles.
No.
That
Ask me later. I am gonna frolic with the green tea because I love all things matcha and all things tea. So
But
even
you're
though
not wearing it.
this one's good enough, but it's not great. But like I'll always go for a little matcha.
You love your matcha.
I do. So, you know what? Is it the best? No, but you know what? Hey, I still enjoy it from time to time.
You know what? That does make sense because the matcha taste is just a little bit on the side, which is how you want that in the relationship.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just like a little. Like you know
Yeah.
what? I could go for like a little matcha.
Mhm. It's like when you just
Hello.
want a taste of something.
Matcha and cream. All right. And that brings us to the taro. You, Bryan, you said you didn't really know what to expect with it. That's why I'm marrying it.
I liked the taro.
I liked it. And is this what it's supposed to taste like? Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Do you liked it that much though?
Compared to the others, like I don't know. I liked. I was pleasantly surprised by it. I don't have the frame of reference that I do for the others, so I can just love this one for what it is and not be thinking about all of those others.
That's true. Yep.
And so,
See,
Taro?
I may have.
I'm
married-
rooting for you.
Ooh, pun.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I maybe would marry that one, but like I said, the arranged marriage, the matchmaker got involved, and I'm kind of with the peanut butter now.
Fine. Looks like host Amy's ready to die.
Oh no, cinnamon Kit Kats.
So the candies we have are the cinnamon Kit Kats.
Actually, sweet cinnamon Kit Kats.
Yeah,
and
so-
the mystery shapes of Reese's
Reese's.
peanut butter.
We're into holiday candy season.
It looks like a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, so we're into holiday candies. I'm sure that there'll be more.
I like
As
they
the-
made these
I
look
know.
like people.
Can we just look at them instead of eating them? That would be fun.
Yeah, let's just stare at
okay,
them.
let's just look
Yeah,
at them.
How about let's never open the bag.
Let's just talk about the packaging. I'd
So-
be happy with that.
So this is a limited edition U.S. fun flavor Kit Kat, sweet
I can already
cinnamon.
smell.
It's about time the U.S. steps it up. All the little sticks look like elves.
They have two different shapes of sunglasses, and one is going and
One
the
is-
other is smiling.
Ooh, Amy, you're right. These do have a strong cinnamon smell.
So I'm very curious
Maybe just nibble on these.
as to how they approach this.
Oh, it does taste like a cinnamon roll. A very cinnamony cinnamon roll. Oh, I like this, though. I like this a lot.
This is a very holiday Kit Kat.
It tastes like a Cinnabon, though. They could
But with
call these
chocolate.
Cinnabon Kit Kats, and I
I'm
would
not
buy
getting
it.
that. I'm just getting like the.
Well, the picture on the cover is of a cinnamon roll. It is very cinnamony.
You know what it smells like?
Cinnamon.
Well, that. It tastes like Williams-Sonoma smells in the holiday season. You know, when you walk in there, I only go to Williams-Sonoma for the samples. Because they generally have good ones. Mm-hmm. But in the holiday time of year, one, they have their best samples. But two, they always have like something like steeping to make the whole place smell like the holiday season. And these taste like that smell. Because the cinnamon is usually at the center of that scent.
I mean, a lot of places you go, especially in the fall, like if they're making apple cider or something, the cinnamon they really get because that's going to be more aromatic. Mm-hmm. I like these a lot, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised by how much I like these.
I mean, I'm getting the icing from a cinnamon roll flavor, though, too.
I'm only on my second one, unlike some people.
Catch up.
I thought you don't like condiments. Sorry, never go for the second pun.
Yeah. Or the first one in some cases. But I am going to finally say I like something this week and recommend the sweet cinnamon if you like cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, you really have to like cinnamon. Cinnamon. Okay. Reese's Mystery Shapes. 3 new holiday shapes. No, we're going to just look for a while because I want to show you the back. They're partially eaten ones that
we
you
have
dip
people that
and you
listen.
do
We have people
M&Ms.
that listen to this
I know.
podcast.
I'm explaining it. M&Ms. Not M&Ms. Peanut.
Danny just he ripped the bag out of host Amy's hands, and he is
And he
just,
was not even using the scissors.
he's going all Bryan on it right now,
But they
trying
show
to
like
get
a
it open.
partially eaten one, and then like a mitten drawn around it, and another partially eaten one, and like an ornament coming out of it.
Yeah, no,
But I'm gonna say I cheated. I have a bag here at home, and I've eaten some of these.
now I suspect these were just things that they tried to make
I
holiday
kept
shapes, but
getting-
they failed.
And I kept getting one particular shape over and over and over again.
So this is either a Belle or Mrs. Claus.
Let me see, Ryan.
No, some of the shapes are better.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that.
tell
I mean,
you the
How do you get
stocking-
Mrs. Claus?
I mean,
out of
she's
that?
pear-shaped.
Stocking is very stocking.
So that was the question: is what are going to be the 3 shapes?
And
So we
the
have-
stocking is the one I kept getting out of my bag.
Yep, I can see a stocking there.
Yep. So this, I got the stocking. So we're going to try to get 3. So far we've gotten the stocking, something that's vaguely like a bell.
Oh no, we have to keep eating Reese's till we find one.
Vaguely like a bell or a Christmas tree.
I maybe got the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, yours is different. Yours has ripples.
This
on the
might be
side.
Santa though, as well. He's also pear-shaped.
I mean, if you drew a face on it, I think this is a bell.
Yeah,
I want you
that's
to
the one
eat
I
them,
had.
Bryan, though.
Oh,
'cause-
fine, make me.
I'm gonna say I didn't. I mean, it's a peanut butter thing. I'm gonna eat it, but I didn't love it as much. The ratio
Really, I think there's a lot of peanut butter in these, and I'm loving that.
there is, but the peanut butter's kind of grainy.
That's how Reese's peanut butter is.
Hi, this is Reese's. Have you met?
Not in the peanut butter cups.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I ate
This
so
is
many
a
peanut
so-
butter cups.
This is the same stuff.
So I only have 2 shapes here.
Happy holidays,
We had all-
everyone.
So we think the shapes are a bell, a stocking, and a tree. Mm-hmm. But they're not so good.
a
You realize we have a if you open it, you eat it policy, right, Amy?
I'm just.
I can.
Okay.
I'm willing to help, though. I'll help.
Yeah.
I mean, is the mystery you don't know what it's going to be when you open it? Is that
That's
the
what it's
mystery?
supposed to be, yeah.
Maybe.
That's the tree.
The concept kind of seems like a Oreo to me. I mean, it's Reese's. It's great. The product is quality, but
Actually,
mystery
I
shapes,
have
really?
to not eat some of these so I can take pictures.
I feel like Bryan, your original theory is the one that holds true.
they tried to
They
make
made
more
the molds.
realistic, and then they were like,
And they were like,
"Mm."
they went to a focus group and they were like, you cannot sell that as a
I
stocking.
just look. The run on the cover is just around,
You could not sell that as like.
and not round like the regular peanut butter cup, like smooth all the way around.
Yeah,
That's the hard
it's like the
edge.
Mrs. Claus that someone bit the head off.
You know, they could not get the shape good enough. So like, we'll just call it a mystery.
Yep.
Because then you could be
Stocking
like,
looks like a stocking.
I mean, but the other ones, like, you know, that could be Mrs. Claus with childbearing hips, right? You know.
I mean, if you said these were holiday Halloween costumes, I could be like, that's a cowboy
See, they're
boot.
saying this one is part of a mitten.
oh, they are saying that.
And this might be part of an ornament or
That
something.
definitely is not a mitten. Yeah, these.
Well, that's why I was getting on the package to draw your own shapes around them.
Because they did such a bad job.
They did, yeah. I'm sticking with that one now.
Basically,
They
just
didn't do
eat
a good
'em.
job. Yeah, just eat them, enjoy them. They're Reese's, you'll like them.
And you'll find them next to the sweet cinnamon Kit Kats. Get those.
Yeah, definitely
Yes,
get
get
those.
those.
Unless, cinnamon kills you, then maybe don't, because we want the listener base to not drop because you're dead. That'd be sad.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Whew.
Okay,
Okay.
are
On
we
that
done,
note.
guys?
Well, I mean, I want to eat more, but I guess for the show purposes,
Yes.
we're done. If you're watching on YouTube, stay tuned because I have a surprise or two for
Okay.
my friends here.
Hang on a moment.
But otherwise, thank you so much for listening,
Thanks for
everyone.
listening, everyone.
And have a great week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Hear you next week. Bye.
All right, before we sign off YouTube, I have a gift for you, Daniel.
Oh, hey, Bex.
Hey.
Good timing.
Brian's bringing out the surprises.
Yes.
Yeah, we just finished the podcast.
You always say you're always scared. I bought you a big bag of grandma candy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Those are.
They look
That
terrible.
is grandma candy.
This is the candy that Danny likes.
I love those.
I actually like some of those.
All of them.
Hey, Rebecca.
yeah.
Hey, Renee. Yeah, we just finished up the podcast, so we're just wrapping things up. But catch the replay because we have some good things.
And Brian has a bag of things here, so
Yeah, I just have one more little thing that
Okay.
I wanted to do last week when we were wrapping up. Oh, I know. I need to catch up on the teas, so I hope I didn't miss too much there. Last week, I bought this in the Halloween clearance. It's called Toxic Waste.
Oh, God.
And I just thought that maybe we could have some here. You can pick your poison, Amy.
What does that say? Peel to open.
Yeah, it's a bank. It's a piggy bank. So, I said you could bring it to the casino and use it like a winner's bank, but it's better because you can open it.
mine says black cherry hazardous sour candy.
Mine says apple.
I have I have watermelon hazardously dangerous to your health. I don't know. Yeah, this is just like warheads. It's like extreme warheads situation here.
It is very sour, but it's not durian, so I can eat it.
I don't like sour, so you're about to get some Bryan.
All
face
right.
from me.
Yeah, well, you're going to get Bryan face from me too. These will open.
It's very sour.
I'm going to move my microphone so you get the full effect.
Yeah, but there's the Bryan face from Amy. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you're all right. Biting right into yours.
I sucked a long time until I got the Brian face.
Moving right along.
Yeah. The
If you like sour candy,
I like sour apple Jolly Ranchers. This is not that.
I would rather eat this whole thing than a durian
Mm-hmm.
candy or cookie.
I had a blue one, and for a
My
moment,
water glass is empty.
oh no,
But if you eat all these, you can turn this into a bank.
you can. The blue one, for a brief moment or two, tasted like bile, just like you'd thrown up in your mouth. I kind of wanted to. Woo. Yeah, we were surprised by this week's thing. So the grilled cheese, tomato soup, the roasted turkey Pringles.
And the Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle Chips are back in stores. Oh. Not as they were like.
Yeah, Bex Pep was just eating
I know.
those.
That's why I brought it up.
Oh, did she mention that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and so it had the
They're
grilled cheese chips
back.
sauce.
Last year they were like the hip hop chips. Mm-hmm. Now it's in regular packaging.
Oh, we didn't think that grilled cheese chips tasted like cheddar and sour cream.
I thought they tasted like the grilled cheese.
And
So I could see
Brian
that.
and I thought they tasted like the tomato
Yeah.
soup.
Woo! Yeah, that's. But yeah, we also talk about the
I'm
sweet
still
cinnamon
dying
Kit Kats
over here.
and the Reese's mystery shapes. I'm revived now. I'm not dead anymore. And we have some international stuff too of that,
Some mochi.
and some is like ant poison. Yeah, so
Powdered
that's what you
sugar
missed. But
turds.
make sure you stay tuned next week. I have no idea when we're recording next.
No, neither do
So
I.
hit that dinner bell so that you'll know when we are live next.
And we'll know too.
Yeah, and maybe we'll find out too. I don't know.
Yep.
But that's all the surprises I have.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have no surprises.
Danny's going to take his grandma candy home. Have a nice afternoon.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. Bye.
Whoops.